First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Basham Yoshai, Basham Makakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach us His truth through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Basham Yoshai. Peace and salutation to the Akim Tamodi, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Lazy Brother Quara from Trinidad Camp, coming to you with another lesson to feed the elect at the house of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Now, I'll title this lesson, Esau will tell on himself. Right? He will reveal himself, which is actually the Lord, revealing his wickedness, and he expressing, the things that is do, right? That, the laws they created, they don't go by that. The laws they made, they don't go by that. They don't follow that after that. Right? They don't even follow the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, the way of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. They do their own thing. So how you could trust a person like that? How you could trust them? That they bring something forth for you to follow, and guess what? They don't follow that. They do it as they please. Right? How you gonna trust, these people, which are your enemies? Right? I will show a little clip here. We'll run the clip, and we'll bring forth some scriptures. Right?
It's a tough world out there. It reminds me, you would know this this is a bit of an aside, but in terms of how you think about problem sets, when I was a cadet, what's the cadet motto at West Point? You will not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those who do. I was the CI director. We lied, we cheated, we stole. It was like we had entire training courses.
They had entire training courses to do, to practice lies, cheat, steal, to rob, to murder. There's the work of the devil. There's the work of Esau, Edom. And yet you people, will watch this man as, he's so righteous, he did things before, he different. He's a good old white man now. No, scripture said never trust thine enemy. An enemy will always be an enemy. Right? There's Psalms 58 verse 3. He said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. This is the work of the so-called white man. To do evil, to do wickedness, to speak lies. Right? Because when the so-called white man he came across to the Americas and met the natives and them, we do. He speak lies. Right? The treaties and things he made, he had broken it. Right? And you know how the so-called white man is get on, he just speak real nice. Enticing. He must be well present himself in a kind of disguise as the good man. As the righteous, he present himself so well pleased that they believe him. And guess what? They see the outcome of it. By trusting the enemy, they see the outcome of it. Right? He broken the treaties he made. He broken his covenant. Right? As the scripture saying Psalm 55 verse 20. He said he had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The native was at peace with him. As scripture in Isaiah 33. Right? They didn't deal with him treacherously as how Esau deal with them treacherously. They was at peace with him. But Esau deal with them more treacherously. Right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So intention was the thief rob, steal, from them. You know what she did. You know, we did for he did that to all nation. You oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Right? So hey, the Most High revealing his wickedness. Right? So he telling on himself the things what it is do, what they about. Right? So this so-called Maxine, what they bring forth to say it is to save lives. It's lies because they know about that. He's so against life. The scripture says, he that is evil to himself, who he gonna be good to? Right? He against life. He against Yahweh Shem Yoshai. Right? That is not a so-called cure. Right? That is death. Right? But he come nice and enticing that, you know, to take this, take the jab. Right? Or they gonna be protected. No. That is not our protection. As the Lord belongeth is you from death. He's our protection. Not you. Not your poison. Right? So the Lord revealing him. And they're telling, you know, the things that us do, they're telling on themselves. Back in the Psalms, in Psalm 64, verse 8. He says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Yeah, they're going to make their own tongue to fall upon them. Same thing we're doing. It's going to come back to haunt you. It's going to come back. And the tongue, you know, a power, a cursing and blessing and death. Right? Your own tongue gonna fall upon yourself. Right? Because the Most High revealing you, and he against you. He against your wickedness. He against your agenda. Right? Where you bring forth and deceiving the nations. Hey, the Lord against you, and he's gonna destroy you. That judgment for you. Right? There's Nahum 3 verse 5. He said, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nation thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Yes, so the Most High revealing your nakedness. He revealing it here now. Everybody, hey, knowing the white man is a liar. He's not a man of his word. You can't trust he. You gotta watch he. With an impudent eye, boy. You gotta watch this man. You have to watch he. He dangerous. He's a man not to be trusted. Right? These nations, you know, they're gonna see your nakedness. They're gonna see, yeah, boy, this man is a dirtiness. You know? As the scripture in I think it's prayer Azariah. He's the most wicked man in all the world. The so-called white man. The descendants of Esau. Alright, there's Isaiah. Isaiah 47 verse 3. He said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. So the Most High was revealing your nakedness. Right? There is nothing hid that will not be manifested or come to, or brought to the light. You know, your kingdom falling Esau. Everybody seeing your true nature. Everybody seeing the beast that you are today. Right? Even his own people. Because the scripture say his children gonna complain about ungodly father. His own children he does lie to. Right? So hey, he's being exposed. Right? even his own mother. He bringing shame towards his own mother because of his actions, his wickedness. You know, he bringing shame. You know, the scriptures say that in Jeremiah 50 verse 12. He said, your mother shall be so confounded, she shall bear you. Right? She shall. Salakia, he said, Jeremiah 50 verse 12, he said, your mother shall be so confounded, she that bear you shall be ashamed. Right? She that bear you. You know, America came out from Great Britain. Right? Talk about that in Revelation 17:10. Right? That is his mother, Great Britain. Right? So she shall be confounded at your actions, your wickedness, your lies. She shall be ashamed. Right? Verse 13, he said, because of the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. At all her plagues. Because the plagues gonna come. Right? The Lord gonna destroy with the bombs, with the missiles. Right? Scripture say that in Revelation. Revelation 18 verse 8. He said, therefore shall the plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. So the Lord gonna judge she. Right? Because it's about all the things she do, and all the wickedness, it is have judgment for that. Right? It have judgment for that. Right? And you against the Most High. Everything the Most High set, you against. The Most High set the laws to govern the land, to govern the people. Hey, you against that. You want to change up, you know, the laws and all these things. Right? To force, you know, your democracy on your own people. You know, your wicked agenda. To bring in, you know, your MOTB. You know, it's okay, you know, if a man to be with a man, a woman to be with a woman, you know. It got judgment for that. And the Lord is about to judge you. Right? Verse 9, he said, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. He says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. It's gonna be so quick, within 1 hour. That great land gonna be desolate. Because the amount of missiles gonna hit her. Right? The amount of missiles gonna hit her, and these missiles, hey, it's so powerful than the first atomic bomb they had made. Right? So within 1 hour, that fire gonna rush through that city as a hungry lion. Days were gonna come to America because of her lies, her wickedness, her thief, her robbery. Right? Bloodshed she shed round about, you know, Jerusalem. You know, and still at it today. You know, she repented not from a theft. Right? Fornication, robbery. She repented not. Therefore is her judgment gonna come. Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. You know, with that, you know, hope it was edifying. You know, I like to give all praises and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, Hashem Makakadash. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the Akim, them audio pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. The brother Quara saying, Shalom.